Hey guys, this is Tyforce Games, and I'm back to your reaction to Death Battle, Ken versus Terry. And I'm gonna be honest, I know next to nothing about these two. I mean, I know Ken is from Street Fighter, obviously, and totally not because it's and totally not because it says Street Fighter versus King of Fighters next to the Death Battle name, but okay, I know Terry is from King of Fighters. I already knew Ken was from Street Fighter. Ken is like Ryu's rival, I'm guessing. A friendly rival, considering they both went to that place in the mountains, Goken's place, I'm pretty sure it was. And Terry was raised with his brother as an orphan, I think. I can't remember much from the pre-analysis that they showed. So I'm gonna jump right in and just learn more about these two. I forgot. They released that thing, Everything Changes. Not really sure what that means, but...
Hey, Wiz, what has blonde hair, wears red, and fights like hell?
Today's fighters?
Oh, you guessed it. Ken Masters, the street fighting family man.
And Terry Bogard, the orphan turned king of fighters.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to
Okay,
analyze
Terry
their
sounds like
weapons,
he's the
armor,
main
and
character,
skills to
so...
find out who would win
I think his
on
main
Death
character
Battle.
powers... I think his main character powers will win this, but I'm not sure.
The son of a rich hotel tycoon, young Ken Masters wanted for nothing.
Stupid rich kids. Why don't their parents ever teach them any real value? Like squirrel cooking or how to throw a punch.
Well, turns out Ken's an exception. Eager to teach his son some discipline, his father sent him to Japan to train in martial arts.
Yeah, turns out Ken's dad was buddies with the master karate hermit Goken, who Ken trained under for a decade, alongside a young warrior named Ryu.
Under Goken's eye, Ken was taught the ways of the Ansatsuken, or Assassination Fist, albeit Goken's own non-lethal variant.
He learned techniques like the blast of ki energy known as the Hadouken, and also the Tatsumaki Seppuku.
Tatsumaki Seppuku, also known as the Hurricane Kick, a spinning kick that leaves opponents reeling, but is also pretty good for getting past projectiles.
But the move he excels at the most is the Dragon Fist.
Shoryuken.
It's a devastating rising uppercut.
You wanna learn it? Sure you can. I'm gonna lose so many subscribers from that.
At his best, he can perform the Shinryuken, or Divine Dragon Fist. Not only is this attack engulfed in flame, it also creates
Nice.
a vacuum effect, drawing opponents in for multiple strikes.
Whoa.
The Shinryuken is the most powerful natural form of the Shoryuken technique.
Well, so long as you're not possessed by evil murder energy, but you should watch Ryu vs. Scorpion to learn all about that.
Yeah.
With his training complete, Ken returned to America, proving his new discipline and kickassery by winning several fighting tournaments.
Nice.
Including the premier U.S. martial arts tournament, where he won the finals and met his future wife, Eliza.
Oh, he hooked up with someone. Cool.
That is certainly what I would call a win.
Proud of his victories, Ken returned to Goken's dojo to tell his former master the good news.
But he
And...
got there a little too late.
yeah.
Dang, missed out on all the finger painting.
After meeting up with
Dang
Ryu
it.
to board their masters
Ow, that actually hurt my forehead a bit.
decided to enter the prestigious World Warrior tournaments, just for the chance to fight Ryu again.
But Ken's always fighting, both in and out of tournaments. He takes on anything from crime lords to professional assassins. And he's strong enough to send a man flying 15 feet in the air with a single punch.
Nice.
Force of which would definitely kill an average person, which Ken is anything but. He's strong enough to beat the dictator Bison with Ryu, and he's fast enough to dodge attacks from Akuma, one of the most powerful
Whoa.
characters in the Street Fighter universe.
Then there was his cage match against the claw-wielding Vega, where he punched him so hard he completely reversed the guy's momentum after he leaped from the ceiling.
Doing
Whoa.
so after losing tons of blood from dozens of lacerations, and with both of his feet broken and impaled. Considering much of a punch's force comes from the lower half of a person's body, this is practically unbelievable.
Talk about endurance. I can see how he got his wife. The guy's
Wow.
tough enough to fall over 100 feet into the mud, and then just get up more pissed than anything else.
But when it comes down to it, Ken's strongest asset is his conviction to win, only made stronger when it comes to defending his friends.
Though he is pretty cocky, if he's feeling good about a fight, he'll sometimes just laugh at his opponents instead of finishing them off. yourself wide open. Still,
Oh,
if you enter
something
the
tells me
ring
that
with
might be his
King
downfall,
Masters,
but I'm not
chances
sure.
are You're gonna get burned.
Ooh.
Come on, let's turn up the heat.
Right.
Terry Bogard was born with nothing to his name. Hell, he didn't even have a last name.
Stranded with his brother Andy, Terry
Yeah,
grew up
with
an
his
orphan
brother.
on the dangerous streets of Southtown.
Until they were adopted by Jeff Bogard,
Oh, yeah,
who immediately introduced them to a regimen of bonding and kicking ass.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's a good dad. Well, until he got murdered.
Yeah, I was
When
about to
he was
say,
only 10
didn't
years
his dad
old,
get murdered?
Terry and Andy watched helplessly as their foster father was murdered before their eyes by Geese Howard, a notorious crime lord. Swearing vengeance, the brothers
It's always the
spent
crime
next decade
lords.
training to one day take down Geese.
Except for Batman,
What
but
did Waterfowl
whatever.
ever do to him?
No, not birds. Geese Howard, the bad guy.
Look, Wiz, I know you're not a poultry scientist degree holder like myself, but you should
Continuity.
know that the singular term for geese is goose. It's just common sense.
yeah, you don't want to mess with those guys.
As the years went
The
by,
goose,
Terry
or the
became an
geese, and
exceptional martial artist, mastering
both the duck
boxing,
and the crime
karate,
lord.
kung fu, and kickboxing. He developed an impressive list of techniques, like the burn knuckle, a fierce punch surrounded by energy.
And the crack shoot, a jumping axe kick. Or he can just punch the ground so friggin' hard he makes a power wave, where he sends a deadly wave of energy through the earth towards whatever poor bastard he's fighting.
Whoa.
But even after learning all of these, Terry knew he would need more to defeat Geese.
Goose.
No. So he sought out his foster father's old master, who taught him the secret technique of the Hakyoku Seiken, the art of
Whoa.
the eight extremities holy fist.
Holy fist, huh? Is that like punching the Jesus into people or something?
No, but he is punching with the power of Earth.
Fire, wind, water, heart, go, Terry! Okay, sorry, I know myself.
Anyway,
Nice.
with Hakyoku Seiken, Terry can literally pull and channel energy from the earth beneath his feet. And with the earth's chi, he can enhance his attacks to extreme level.
Like turning his ordinary power wave into the monstrously titanic power geyser.
Wow.
Apart from that, his Buster Wolf punch puts his burn knuckle to shame. And with the Star Dunk Volcano, he slams his foes down in a fiery explosion.
Ooh.
So when Terry was ready to take Geese down, he figured what better way than in the worldwide tournament
Oh,
Geese himself
King of
was
Fighters.
hosting, the King of Fighters tournament.
And in the end, he most certainly got his revenge in a battle which was apparently so intense, its spectators compared it to a fight between starving wolves.
Whoa.
Earning Terry the nickname, the legendary Hungry Wolf.
That's a badass nickname.
That-
Although it
yeah,
turns
it is.
out Terry didn't kill Geese hard enough, so he got to do
Oh.
it a second time.
Not that Terry was too weak or anything. For example, in his fight with Jamin, he took a huge explosion in the back, got a car thrown at him, jumped up an elevator shaft as it was blowing up,
Oh.
got blasted in the face with a wall of fire which smashed him into a concrete wall, and
Oh.
answered by power geysering so hard he wrecked the factory he was standing on.
He bled everywhere. But then this chick made him better with a good old strip and cuddle. Oh, and that guy jamming, he's fast enough to catch bullets.
And strong enough to shoot them back. With his fingers.
Oh.
Not good enough for you? Well, how about the time Terry saved a coworker from 6 falling I-beams by smashing them one by one in midair?
Keep in mind, a single I-beam is designed to support over 3,000 pounds of pressure.
And he took care of it so fast the would-be victim didn't even notice.
It's a bit of a shame then that, at his worst, Terry's a pretty sore loser.
Oh.
Even though his willpower is enough to match the power of Mars, the god of war, an unexpected failure can still really shake him up.
But when Terry Bogard sets his mind to something, he'd rather bleed out than walk away.
All right.
Alright, well. Okay, I'm actually not sure. I think Terry might have this. Simply, I don't know. I mean, Ken's got a lot of endurance, like with that fight with the Vega, but Terry's got a fair amount of endurance thanks to that, whole factory business. And, crushing a factory and all that. But, I mean, I don't know. Ken's got fire, but Terry's got chi itself, like pure energy, which I'm pretty sure is stronger than just plain fire. And plus, Terry's main character powers, and thus he's, beaten. He's probably got a lot of experience, a bit more than Ken in winning. I don't know. It's gonna be. I think Terry's gonna win. I don't really care either way, but if Terry wins, I'm gonna say I called it. But if he doesn't, oh well. So yeah, we're gonna continue this next time. So till then, guys, see ya.